Welcome to Clash from the Past. I'm hopped up on oatmeal, 1 minute oats, and I'm ready to go. Let's do this. I want to talk about those frickin' Inferno towers. That Aaron Rodgers of a card that's annoying, but also pretty good. Nowadays, this card isn't as big a nuisance as it used to be, especially in 2v2 mode where you have a lot more cards to distract and nullify it. But to be fair, the Inferno tower still has teeth. I don't like it, I don't use it. And every time I see it, I want to beat it. And I want to beat it bad. When this tower comes down, I wouldn't say it's a game changer, but I would argue it changes the game. Because to successfully navigate an Inferno tower requires patience and an ability to alter your approach. To accept the offense coming from the other side and formulate attacks that can not only topple the Inferno tower, but run right through it and dust their castles. Let's take a look at a game. So this game opens up. They drop that princess. I answer with the bomber. And then my partner decides to throw the P.E.K.K.A. behind it. Then we got that ice golem, and then all of a sudden, boom. There it is. Here comes the Inferno tower. Now look, let's pause. At that moment, the P.E.K.K.A.'s gone. You just got to say goodbye to it. Don't force the issue. We got beat right there. But what we got was information. We got intelligence. They have an Inferno tower. Now we know. And if we're smart, what just happened there won't happen again. There's a couple more exchanges. Pretty simple. But we basically played ourselves to a standstill. And we're pushing back and back and back. Thankfully I have the guards here. I can stop that attack pretty much almost by itself. Way to go, guards. The arrows, and now here we are. Now at this point, what they want more than anything is for us to drop another big card because they're waiting with their Inferno tower. But we're not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I could throw my giant up on the left, but I'm going to wait. And they get frustrated, so they put down a cannon. Okay, so at this point, there's one thing I know. Because in the very beginning of the game, they had put their princess down at the tower, and I think they want to do it again. That's why they put the cannon there. So once the princess comes down, boom. I put down the giant. Giant starts to go in. And then I put the bomber right behind it, and my partner follows with a Valkyrie. Great move. Now we're pushing in. The problem they have is they want to put down their Inferno tower. But this is the key to beating them. You got to be on top of them. At the same time, I put the knight in on the right, because the best way to nullify an Inferno tower is don't give it an easy target. If you spread your troops out and you're in the midst of their side of the bridge, they're going to be loath to play it. Now they come in with their skeleton barrel, and I have the Mega Minion, which I love just popping that sucker. And my partner does a good job there in putting the Dark Goblin behind, so we can clean that up and then push back against what's going on there. And again, now's the time to push, because they have their defensive cards, but look, we got enough in the mix there that we're going at it. And that Inferno tower is too late. It doesn't get a chance. And we're on top of them. Now, the Inferno tower and the cannon are rendered useless at this point. As long as we're not foolish, we've nullified those big defenses, and now we're on top of them, and we're pretty close to winning. At this point, stay back. Just stay back and chill. Let them do that, which is just fine, because we know exactly where it is. I drop the giant right next to it. It starts pounding, and all of a sudden, in comes the P.E.K.K.A., and even though they got to push on the left, it does not matter, because they're going to get the tower, but we got enough on the right. And they don't have time to put down an Inferno tower. Another good strategy as a blanket is what I call let it bleed. When any tower drops down, as I'm sure you know, it starts to slowly die all on its own. Even if you don't touch it, eventually it will crumble. So if you can, I recommend you sit back. That's what I like to do. Sit back, reload, and watch it wither. If you don't have to run at it, don't give it the satisfaction. Just giggle at it and get yourself prepared for the next one. I'm sure some of you will also mention Earthquake. Now, Earthquake is a great spell. In response to that, though, the only thing I'll say about Earthquake, while against an Inferno tower, it's magic. If you carry Earthquake and there's nothing to Earthquake in the opponent's deck, that spell kind of sits there and it's sort of useless. So you're taking a risk carrying Earthquake, that you'll have something to use it on. But if you're my partner and we run into an Inferno tower and you have Earthquake, I'll be thanking our lucky stars, because it's an excellent card to nullify that tower as well. All right, that's it for today. Clash on, everyone. See you next time.